Where to start? I woke up with sand in my eye this morning. Am I mad about it? No. The sand came from surfing yesterday. That was great. Was it fun surfing? Debatable. It was windy. It was really choppy. It beat the shit out of me. But I was still surfing. So am I sad? No. But why am I telling you that? Well, I woke up to one of my best friends calling me, or having me call him this morning, and I told him, I was like, I got sand in my eye. And he's like, dude, I'm not mad about it. Point being is, he's right. Things could be worse. I'm in Hawaii. And I just surfed yesterday. So that's good. But why am I telling you this? I had another best friend of mine reach out and send me a YouTube video. This dude is one of the smartest guys I've ever met. I went to grad school with him. And he's one of the most grounded, down-to-earth individuals I ever met. And he's typically not like an extrovert, really. But for him to like go out on a limb and create a YouTube channel and send me a video, to me was super impressive and motivating, to say the least. Okay. But anybody that's ever followed me on Facebook or Instagram knows that I'm always adventuring. I do a lot of stuff. Like, I've been that jack of all trades, ace of none kind of. I get good at things, but I like to do a lot of things. And so 2020 has been a super rough year, to say the least. I had some best friends kill themselves. They've been unemployed the whole year. I went from working on one of the most badass TV shows ever created, Better Call Saul, to finding out that maybe I'm not even going to get to work on it this year. And as upsetting as that is, you can't let it beat you down. And I have been letting myself get beat up by it. Not just that potentially missed opportunity, but just financially things have been really rough. And it's just hard. This has been a really rough last year, and I need to make an intentional move to make 2021 the best year possible. So how are we going to do that? Well, back to Matt and Tom. They're two of my best friends, and we're starting a thing called Daisy Chain. What is Daisy Chain? Well, good question. Daisy Chain is a way to link investments together, essentially, to have your capital moving in the right direction and include your friends and family on something that y'all believe in. And I believe in my friends, and my friends seem to believe in me, even when I've been at my lowest and can't find any self-worth. So, what are we going to do about it? Well, it starts with getting up out of bed, making yourself some coffee, get a shower, get yourself cleaned up, and try to figure out what you're going to do for the day. But you're broke as fuck. You don't have any money. What do? Make art. Make something. Do something. So, it's a beautiful day here in Hawaii. I am so beyond fortunate to have the opportunity to even be here. For me to sit inside would just be a shame. So, even though I don't technically have the tools that I need to start making a really amazing, well-edited blog or vlog or YouTube channel or whatever you call it, I happen to have people that do have tools and the resources to help me get started, and they've extended the offer of use our stuff to get started. So I'm waiting for this phone to get charged up so I have a better camera than the one I'm currently on. I'm going to skate to the store. I'm going to buy some buckets. I'm going to buy like a shovel, maybe some cool hand tools or something. But I'm going to try to not spend a whole lot of money at all, because the idea behind this project is not about money at all. It's about like your self-worth and doing something that you love to make yourself rich. Feeling, Alright, off to the hardware store. Alright, so we're here at Hardware Hawaii. They used to have a sign. There's not a sign there anymore. But we're gonna go check it out, see what they got. Oh, let me get a mask, sorry. There we go. Alright, so I am here at Hardware Hawaii. I've got the most amazing help possible. I've located tools. We're going to get all our stuff prepped and then we're going to head to the beach. Oh, pull this mask up. So, bam, I got a bucket with some shovel action. And now we're off to the beach. And before I take off on my adventure, I just really want to point out that there's some amazing people out there in the world. If you share your projects, they're willing to help you. Paulo, dude in the paint department, was phenomenal. It's pretty funny the looks that you get when you're skating down the road with a shovel over your shoulder, a bunch of buckets. Let them enjoy. And it's kind of windy right now, so you may not hear this well. But, I mean, I mentioned Paulo at the paint department at Hawaii Hardware. Like, he solidified everything that I was talking about. I told him that I'd been down on my luck, couldn't sit inside anymore, and I needed to share my gifts with the world so other people can enjoy it. So, if you're afraid to do things, just do them. Okay, so I just skated home with all my tools. Got ourselves a shovel. Sick. Whoop. Some masonry tools. Super glue. Not for this project, but kind of. My iPad stand broke. WD-40, made from fish oil. Stir sticks, wood. Razor, gonna cut out buckets. Just an extra tool Powell gave me, just in case I need it. Small bucket, bigger bucket, biggest buckets, 2 of these ones. And then again, God, Paulo just was so helpful. Zip ties, so I could make one handle and be able to skate home. Oh yeah, and then thanks to California Dusters, I got this board in Venice at a very pivotal time in life. Whole different story, but I love me some Venice Beach. Great places. All right, on to our adventure. But before we build anything, we gotta get dubs with my brother. Woo! Hey man, there we are. All right, so I bought a bunch of tools. I have super glued my iPad holder back together, which I question whether that's actually ready or not, so we're gonna skip on that for this one. Alright, we gotta get our buckets prepped before we even go out there, so I'm gonna take the razor I just got and we're gonna cut out the bottom of these things. You'll see why later. Okay, so I'm now gonna cut the bucket out. I had to get this thing set up. The razor blades were inside of it, and it was I didn't have a screwdriver, but we used what we can, be resourceful. But it got me thinking about my Aunt Denise. I love you so much, Denise. I wouldn't know how to do any of this if it wasn't for you. So just know that I think about you all the time. I love you very much. Continuing on. Okay, first and foremost, knives are sharp. Be safe. Second thing, on the inside of here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there's like a little bit of a ridge here on the inside of it. You want to try to move that because it'll grab onto your sand when you pull it off. I'll show you that later. Cool. One down. A couple more to go. Bam. 3 forms ready to go. And I didn't even cut myself. If you're gonna be in the sun, don't forget to protect yourself. You know, COVID and masks, that's one thing. But cancer, that's a whole other real thing that's been around for a long time. So if I can tell you anything, make sure you're gonna put on suntan lotion before you go outside for a long amount of times. I just know too many friends that have had cancer, and I hate to see that happen to anybody else. So yeah, bam, there you go. Everything you need for a fun day. Sandcastle stuff, some guitars, a couple drinks. Another big shout out to my boy Danny P out in DC. I wouldn't understand sand as much as I did if I didn't have that dude in my life. He has one of the best historic masonry restoration companies in Washington, DC. So if you have a really old project that's of historical significance on Capitol Hill, hit him up at pointingplus.com. People talk about they want to go to the beach but they can't. Hey, change your reality. Plane ticket away. Here we are. Kailua Beach. Beautiful. All right, let's do this thing. Well, as with any good thing, it takes work and mistakes to make art happen. I forgot the most important tool there. I prepped all my buckets and cut out the bottoms for forms, but forgot to bring the bucket that has the bottom for the water, which is literally the most important thing that you need more than forms. You can build sandcastles with your hands, but you need water. So I gotta run to the house and I'll be back. All right, so I'm literally running back to the house right now. I saw some people on the beach and I asked them if they could keep an eye on my stuff. Pretty trustworthy, yeah. But I asked 2 separate groups so that way they can all keep an eye on each other. But I told them if that cart moves, it's not supposed to. So I'm running to the house. Joke's on me. Whew. I should have separated the buckets. Apparently it's already out there. I just didn't pull them apart to look at it. I just made an assumption. Made an ass out of me. Back to the beach. Crazy part is I'm not even high, and this shit is out of control. So I just looked in here. I did leave the bucket, but the bucket was on the porch. So I'm assuming that I might have taken the bucket inside, I guess. So back to that I go. Shit. All right, back to the house again. Whew. Another day in the life of Carter. People ask me if I work out. I guess the answer is yes. The bucket was under the stairs, and I am not running that back. I will skate that back so much faster. Hell yeah, bucket, and we're back. Sandland. Whew. Want to hear a funny joke? Okay, cool. So I was checking out at the Hawaiian hardware store, and Kathy, the beautiful old lady at the gas register, says, "Looks like you got everything on your bucket list." Doo-doo. Good joke, Kathy. There you have it. Carter's Castle by the sea. Full moat and drawbridge. This princess's spot obviously on top. This is her window. Sorry, I just got done talking to the neighbor, Virginia. So let's go check out the spot. Alright, we're going across my bridge. This is downstairs, you know, dungeon. We can go that way. Yeah, let's go that way.
so there's a back door here, but we could actually go up these steps on the side. Hold on. Alright, so we're gonna go in here. This door here. We just came out of. Let's go to the top. Hold on. Oh, getting old. Oh, top. Pretty nice view from up here. Let's go in and take a look. You can see the camera that's on my face. Down on this backside. Here, right? Cool. So yeah, just another day, another adventure. I'm Carter. This is my castle. I'll make more, I hope. Wasting away. Alright, so if I can encourage you to do anything today, do something.